What is going on, guys and girls? It is GhostRobo, and welcome to my new obsession. This is Card Hunter, and it's, oh my god, it's freaking incredible. I don't even know where to begin to describe my love for this, but I'm going to do my best to convey to you why this game is like a freaking must-play. Okay, so basically, it's a mixture of card game, board game, RPG, hybrid kind of cornucopia of excellence. We have a party of characters that their entire arsenal is based on these weapons, these shields, these armors, these skills, and each one of those pieces corresponds to a set of cards which in turn form our entire deck. There's tons of awesome loot, there are quests, there are just amazing glory here to be had, and it's a lot to explain, so we're just going to kind of trial by fire and jump right into a quest. It's for PC and Mac, it's browser-based, it's free to play, it's currently in beta, and it's like the freaking love of my life. So we're going to jump into one of these quests. I played the game for a number of hours, so this is a later adventure where we are going to the Forest of Souls for some epic loot. The loot system is so addictive, holy crap. And this guy, Gary, has a lot of flavor text that makes things very hilarious. As you can see, it's got a lot of reverence to Dungeons & Dragons, and while I'm not someone who has ever played a tabletop game in that style, if you know me at all, you know I love board games, I love video games, and in the past, I loved card games. Think Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, stuff like that. And this beautifully blends all of them and creates a totally unique package that is just polished to an incredible, amazing, almost perfect spot. Like I said, I don't have a ton of free time to play video games, and this is something I've poured hours into on my own accord. There's a lot here, so I'm going to just jump in and show off the game. And if you don't understand everything, that's okay. They do a fantastic job of explaining what's going on. What's brilliant about their system of teaching is that each thing on a card that you might not understand has subtext that lets you know what's really going on. So, oh, you want to know what step means? Well, when you play this card, you immediately move one. Or if you're like, hey, what does this do? Oh, Frenzy. Okay, that attaches to target and adds 2 damage to any melee attack. There's no pulling out of rule books, no frustrating Googling. It's all right there in front of you. And so even though there are quite a few systems at play, you can figure them all out really easily in very beautiful fashion. I think that the art style here is one of the game's biggest selling points and something that like keeps me coming back for more. So what's going on? I've got 3 party members, an elf warrior, a dwarf wizard, and a human priestess, and our goal here is to clear out this battlefield using our cards, which are our weapons and loot, to our best advantage. I'll give you more details and kind of reveal more about the game as we go, but let's jump into what is the meat and bones, the gameplay. I have movement cards, attack cards, and sort of like power cards, and then armor cards, which I don't have right now. So it's very, very accessible to someone who has played either strategy board games like Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride, stuff like that, or someone who has experience with Magic the Gathering, collectible card games of the sort. These are some trees we're fighting some young maple trees. They don't look too tough, but they do have 16 health, so we're going to be kind of careful. My wizard guy has some pretty strong attacks. Let's force blast this tree. It's all animated really nicely. It handles all of the, what do you call it, like all the math, all the stuff behind the scenes for you, so no frustrating calculations or time-consuming rule verifications. It's really, really smart in its design in that way. I'm going to move my elf warrior up to battle because he is my main man in charge. Holy crap, that's a strong attack. Didn't expect that from you, Sir Tree. So we're going to do a penetrating cut on the stupid branch man as he tries to eliminate my freaking elf warrior. Do not appreciate this at all, so we're going to run him back for some cover. What gets me the most in this game is the loot. After every victorious battle, you get some loot, and it's randomized. There's common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and because it directly corresponds to your weaponry, directly corresponds to the cards you get, it's like a very tangible and physical reward that I really, really like. And, you know, you feel like you're making progress. You feel like something really cool is happening each time you get a really special piece of loot, and you can combine them in fun and cool ways. So like you make your deck exactly how you want, do exactly what you choose to do and what you need to do, and kind of make it work to your liking, and that keeps it really fun and fresh. And you always want to play just one more battle, just one more quest, because you want to get more loot, you want to figure out combinations. As you level your characters up, they unlock new slots, new access to new cards. It's really kind of a beautiful system, and one that I'm, like I said, so in love with. I don't even know how to describe it to you. It's a free-to-play game. I've already spent my own money on this because there's a way you can buy currency to get random chests and things like that. They're just so fun. It feels like opening up packs of Pokemon cards when I was a young little lad, and I don't know. I can't thank Blue Manchu Games, the developers of this game, for creating something that has such a profound effect on me in such a cool way. I love it to death. All right, we're in kind of trouble here because my Elf Warrior is struggling a little bit. We got to take out some of these trees, some of these stinking trees. If we don't, we're going to be in nasty trouble. The best thing we can do is eliminate one by one rather than try for en masse damage. I'm going to get rid of their card. Now they have no cards, and we can kind of be the masters of disaster here in this battlefield. Yes. Chop him. Boom. Chop down the tree. That seems like a very effective attack. So the game takes place sort of turn-based, like his turn, my turn, blah, blah, blue, blue. What's wrong? Am I entangled here? I'm halted. I cannot play move cards. Oh, I see. But anyways, it takes place turns. My turn, his turn. I play a card, he plays a card. The enemy kind of controlling their own deck as well. And then there's rounds after we've exhausted our cards that allow us to basically draw a new hand, just like you would in any collectible card game or whatnot. Now, I've casted a Lava Square here, which is sort of a special ability that's going to do 10 damage to this Freaker as soon as the round is over. I've got a discard down to 2. I'm going to get rid of a dash. Yeah, we don't need another move card. And now we burn his butt, and they're going to try to kill me. But armor is something that rolls every time as long as you have it in your hand, and tries to keep you safe as best it possibly can. Keeping my healer in the back for now. Casting some Band-Aids upon... Oh my god, wow, that's 9 damage. That's pretty crazy. Whew, that was a powerful attack, and we are in bad news bears right now, so I need to take care of some people right away. We're going to do a lunging hack right here. We're going to stay here, face this way, and then attack him, which I think is going to turn us around. Yes, perfect, beautiful. Alright, now they're running away. He's got 1 card left. I don't know what it is. I hope it's nothing too dastardly. I'm going to try and cut this guy down to size. What's cool is the adventures are all themed, so you have like ones in ice caverns, ones in graveyards, ones in prisons, and it all corresponds to how it all, you know, the enemies and sort of the theme of the adventure. There's a lot of text and story if you want to experience it. Like, they do a really nice job of making you feel like you're in this very epic adventure, which I do appreciate quite a bit. And, you know, like I said, I'm not into Dungeons & Dragons. That's not my cup of tea. That's not really my thing. But I get all the jokes. I think the humor is really well done, pretty awesome. And I don't know, I just have a total blast with this game. I love it to death. I cannot describe how special of a game this is for me. I don't know what you guys are going to think or if you're going to like it, but if you do like it, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/GhostRobo. I've got some beta keys I'll give away to you guys so you can get right in on the action ASAP and experience it for yourself. They're kind of rolling people in over time, but I can get you in right away. No attack cards for my Elf Warrior. That's all right. Let's have him discard a card. Now he's totally useless. And we'll walk over here. Actually, we'll move our priestess out of the way just a little bit. Walk our dwarf dude up this way. And then cast some burning flames upon the tree. I think fire would be the worst nightmare for a tree man. If I was a tree man, I wouldn't like that. I know he doesn't have armor, but I'm going to do extra damage if I can. And we'll win this battle, and then you'll get to see sort of how the loot and everything works, and I'll explain sort of what you can pay for and how currency handles. These stars are just sort of their way of tracking who's in the lead. You can see I've acquired 2 from killing trees, and he's acquired 2 from killing my guy. Each of my characters is worth 2. Blah, blah, blue, blah, blah. We're going to take him down in 1 hit, so he does nothing. He knows it's over. The tree goes good night. We're victorious. And there's more flavor text, and now I get to collect my loot. So we'll describe this a little bit more now. I open the chest. It's totally randomized. And I'm part of their club. Now, these pizza slices are what you purchase with money, and then you can use pizza to unlock special quests for epic loot, randomized treasure chests, and be part of their monthly club, which gives me a free extra piece of loot every quest. So I've got this Holy Nimbus here, which is a level 6 common divine, and a simple dagger, level 7 uncommon weapon. I've got a pretty good structure of stuff going on. I've got a level 7 epic, level 6 epic, level 5 uncommon. This is a level 7 uncommon, but it requires a power symbol, and I don't have any of those available. There's a lot going on, like I said, but just bear with me. You would understand fully if you'd play. So here's all the loot that I currently have, and it's really cool, very colorful, and each character has their own setup of different things. So, you know, the dwarf has these arcane items and staffs, staffs, whatever you call them. The elf warrior has just regular weapons, a shield, helmets. The priestess over here has divine items and a shield and some divine skills and boots and stuff like that. So each character kind of has their own little set of goodies that you can apply. Now, he needs a staff, so if I want to just sort, it's all really, like I said, they thought of everything in terms of making this very accessible and very fun. I have all these staffs that I could add here for some extra goodies. Those are some pretty good attacks. You know, I'm going to put this in. This hickory staff, it's only a level 4 uncommon, but it's got some good damage on there, so I'm going to drop this one into my deck, and then it replaces bare hands, which you can see they do this lovely comparison, so you can see what you're taking out to put in, which is beautiful. And then it reformats your deck. I can take this stuff. Last week my mom shrank my favorite cape. She just doesn't get it. What a dingus mom. After hours of wandering in the dark, you come across a clearing 110 feet by 80 foot wide. The denizens of the forest attack you here. Beech saplings, young maple trees, massive clubbing branch. Lots of cool stuff if you really want to get into it. But we'll begin another battle, and hopefully you have a better grasp of what's going on. They're spread out across the map. There are, like, victory conditions sometimes. You have to, like, hold out for a few turns. There's squares on the map that you can control for extra stars. This is sort of a trait card, which means that it's going to affect everyone during the round. So at the start of each round, discard all enemy-controlled cards attached to adjacent allies and heal those allies 1. That's pretty cool. So we've got some good distance strikes. I'm going to start off with just a nice zap on this tree. He is a maple tree, and then we've got these beech saplings over here. One of the best things you can do is to try and clear out armor and cards before you strike. So I have a handful of cards in my decks that allow me to either disintegrate their armor and or make them discard a lot of cards. So, they're coming straight for the wizard, which is okay. I guess we'll just let's cast another time and make them come to us. He blocks that, so that was kind of a waste. But, alright. So, what's cool about these attacks, these ones that are half red, half blue, is I can move first and then strike. So, it allows you to kind of do a little bit of both. He's bashing me with a gigantic branch that does 6 damage. I don't have some of my stronger attacks yet. So kind of just using some weaker stuff on these guys here. I am going to make them discard a card, though. Probably should have done that earlier. Now, the beech sapling loses his armor, so striking against them will be a better opportunity for a actual hit. And all the common things you'd expect, like penetrating damage or burning, a lot of those special skills and or effects that you come to know from card games and such are here on display. It's probably going to block it. Yeah, kind of a waste. But it's okay. I'm going to walk him back, which I can't do because he's entangled. Never mind. Discard down. Nobody's adjacent. Nobody heals, but we get a full new deck. And that's not nice. Man. I'm going to get him out of here. Zacchaeus, flee the freaking beach. We're going to make them discard. Let's make the maple trees discard. Get rid of your armor, you dingus. The armor rolls are kind of awesome because it's totally randomized and adds a little bit of tension. You don't know what's going to happen. Kind of crazy. All that good stuff. I don't have many good attacks this round, so we're just going to try to lower some of these guys down as they damage me. I'm going to actually kind of reset up my attack structure here and get these guys out of the way. Bring a little bit of adjacency into the battlefield, and then the maple trees have 1 more strike. I hope it's not an attack. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, he passes. I pass. When me and Gary, who is that goofy kid who's controlling the enemies always, both pass, then the round ends. And we move on to the next one. Impaler, extra penetrating damage, so this will do a bunch of good stuff. My priest over here, though, has a 10 strike attack, which is very strong, so we'll keep that in mind. I'm going to use this, though, and move right here. attack right there, and it should do nice 6 damage to him. Yeah, good deal. Block there. Alright, let's cast a spell. Finish this guy off. Like I said, I always like to take out opponents in sort of a fine fashion rather than do broad stroke damage. Fails the block on the 10 strike. 10 is probably the strongest attack I have right about now, I believe. Granted, it can be modified, with special cards and an assortment of other things. Can I? No. Alright, that's going to do 2 damage to just about everybody. But we do kill that guy, even if I do hurt myself. And knock that dude farther away from us. At this point, we'll pass. They're going to pass. I like that you can see their armor and move cards revealed. It gives you a little bit of sensibility of what's going on, so you're not completely left in the dark. Gosh, so much movement and not a whole lot of attack lately. Not so hot, is it? Alright, we're going to stab him. Boosh. There are bosses, much bigger monsters that, in the board game sense, take up like 4 squares and stuff like that, which is really fun when you get to those. A little bit nerve-wracking, but really fun. So everything is moving at kind of a pace that I understand. Like I mentioned, you can definitely take your time, though, and figure out what works for you and you know, learn as you go. I've played probably, I don't know, 15 adventures or something, so I have a pretty good grasp on what's going on and a much better sense of how things work. When I started off, yeah, it's a little overwhelming, but like I said, they do such a beautiful job of teaching you that there's no real worry of it getting too hard or too weird or anything like that at all. I have this charge move, which isn't going to be... It's going to do 1 damage unless I can... Let's see. Can I charge from here? No, it won't let me. Shoot! Alright, so we're just going to do 1 stinking damage to him, which isn't very much, but... bam! Take a damage, you jerk. And then I'm going to bring everybody in here to try to finish this off. We're pretty low on health, if I'm honest with you. But I think, provided we get the right cards, even though we did lose our wizard friend, we should be able to finish things off this turn. You can't block because we're behind him, so that's where the board game stuff comes in as well. Like, positioning and things matter. It's pretty darn cool in that sense. I'm going to run way, way back here, make him chase me. We'll heal up. He's got, like, nothing on him, so we'll force him to discard it anyways. It was an attack card, so that's good. Now I can get all the way in here and stay here and attack. Beautiful. So we're clearing out. There's usually 2, 3, or 4 battles in each module, each quest line, which is pretty awesome. So you go through a sequence with weaker, you know, easier, blah, 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 blah. You know, as you progress through the battles of the adventure, the enemies get tougher and such like that. So this is the second, I think, of 3. So next time we'll face off against somebody pretty tough, probably. We're going to run in here and see if we can't finish him off. He's going to move, but it don't matter. Violent swing. Says goodnight. Trees, you're out of sight. Everybody respawns once you get to the end of the battle. We'll collect more loot, which is my favorite part. Crummy short sword. Ooh, that's a cool helm. Let's see. I've got a level 8 common helm, which, as you can see, has a shuffle card and some good armor. This has... Yeah, I don't like that fumble card, so I don't want that there. But I take all that stuff, and we move on to the end of the module against some sparklers and some beech trees. Crazy, what are they called? Glowing sparklers, some beech trees. There's no final boss here, but we do have a kind of eclectic and cool cast of foes. 4 dudes. The trees have a lot of health. These sparklers, though, I think we should be able to take out pretty quickly. I've got some good magic attacks, so let's use that right off the bat and try and draw them to us. They always seem to come right at me, so got a lot of good heal cards. This could be a good round if we're able to survive long enough to not die from these silly forest creeps. All right, so the big zap now can be used against him. Most of these, oh gosh, most of these guys have trouble blocking magic attacks, so my wizardry is quite important, and so I'm going to do everything I can to keep him alive as they teleport away. Let's move him into focus here. Keep teleporting yourself. See how that works. There's also, like, obstacles on the board. So, for example, these grass squares block line of sight and do a whole bunch of other things. That is pretty cool. This frenzy, again, makes him stronger. Oh, he's passing. Darn it all. Okay. So I lose that ability. I thought he might come at me and then I could attack. Getting some better attacks here. Fire is great against these trees because they are combustible. Bean trees, of course. But while I'm here, I'm going to bludgeon the heck out of this guy. Try to cut him down to size. Ooh, they've got strong strikes. I will give them that. I'm very impressed by their fortitude, I guess. The trees, they don't look so tough, but I can tell you compared to a lot of other enemies, they're pretty darn crazy. What's his health at? 15. Okay. So, if I risk the wizard moving into line, can I burn, you think? I bet I can't burn through there. So if I move here, this is a big risk. I'm afraid he's going to attack. Get some good blocking rolls in there. We're going to try to burn here. It's going to burn me, I think. But it will do extra damage. And oh, it didn't burn me. Good. So he's going to be dead when the round ends, which is awesome. I'm going to have her chase after this Fire Spark man and see if we can not do some damage there. Next round, combustible, so he's out of the picture. One tree down. That makes things a lot more palatable, doesn't it? Alright, okay. What do we want to do here? Let's dissolve the armor of the tree as they try to club us half to death. Good armor rolls there. I still only have 5 damage, which is scary, but in that case, I'm going to dash him away till I can see more of what they've got. And we're going to run him away, too. Okay. Try teleporting. That's a good idea. Alright. I'm going to bring everybody over here just for the sake of protection and then have them discard a card. It was an attack card, so that was good. Oh, poor baby wizard. Please don't die on me. Please don't die on me. Let's do this. Can I... No, I don't really want to use that. Let's dash over here. I'm risking her life, his life, the elf's life. But, alright, it's going to be okay. So, we're going to take this. Oh, no, I screwed it up. I wish I could telekinesis. One more. Gosh darn it. Alright, that's my fault. So, we'll be okay, though. They pass, which is so odd. This charge attack is really good. It's going to risk him a lot, so I'm going to... Oh, I don't know what to do. They're so dangerous. I gotta hunker down and protect. I don't know. Please don't kill me. We blocked it. Blocked some magic. That's awesome. Okay, so let's heal Wizard Man. And they're gonna teleport away. And now I can't charge, you big goon. What a jerk. I'm guessing they don't have much in terms of attack. I'm gonna move over here, see if we can do some work on the tree. Who doesn't want to have anything to do with me. Alright, can I charge this guy? I'm gonna try. He might kill me, but charge does 4 damage to him, and then I can little zap him, cut him down to size. We're in pretty good shape now. Alright. I can't really do anything else, though. No movement cards, so we'll pass here. Let's get rid of our worst armor, which is this and that. I like this one because it allows me to keep 3 cards in my hand. So he kills the wizard, which is sad, but if all goes according to plan, I should be able to live another day, I think. I'm going to get him out of here, though. Alright, where are they going to teleport to? Waste that card, you goof. Alright, let's take down these sparklers. Slowly but surely. Get out of here. Alright, 1 down, 1 almost dead. And some scary block rolls take me to a horrible place. I gotta trust that they have nothing left. Please. Oh god, they passed. Whew, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'm gonna get rid of this. And she'll get rid of her weak block, because, like, it's a weak block. Who needs it? A skill that adds to impaling. Alright, and I'm gonna run and... Actually, I'm gonna have... No. and run up here and try to contest this guy. Some strong hacks. Chop down the tree. He gets a good block, but we still do 5 damage. Just dancing around me like a goober. Alright, another block with some good damage. Oh god, that's the end for... That's the end. Goodbye. Alright, it's all up to our human priestess to do battle. We're gonna move farther away from the Ember Giant. Finally, he doesn't roll right. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. We're down to 1 character. They have 2. But our total health is greater than their final health. So let's... He doesn't get the block. We take him out. Good deal. Alright, I'm gonna cast Bad Medicine, which it heals 2, but then poisons 2. So as long as I can sort of outlast him here on the board and go to an opposite side, we will win the fight. Alright, so he takes his 2 poison damage. I'll make him discard some cards. Oh, he blocked it. Nice. This is not good. Discard a card. Blocks it again. He passes. Oh my god, he's gonna die here though. And we are victorious. You'll get to see the end of the adventure. Boom. Poison damage. Get the heck out of here. Adventure complete. Magic Unicorn congratulates us. Now our guys, an epic item we get from this, which is nice. Character is leveling up. You'll see add in some health points and another item slot, another power orb thingy. She levels up as well. And a human skill, another power orb. And then we open our chest, get in our randomized loot, and our epic, ooh, double epic, yes. So a nice silver comb that's used as treasure that we will add, boom. And then this is a epic shield. Now, she just has an uncommon shield, and he has a pretty good level 15 epic shield. So I'm going to give her this new epic shield, which has some better blocks and stuff like that. We have an arcane wand. I could put this fire spray in. What is this glob of flame? Ooh, burning 3. That's pretty good. So we might as well give it to him. Arcane item. Now, you can limit your deck if you want less cards. Right now, I have quite a few. And this stuff... What is this? Level 6 divine skill. I think... Holy Presence, Limited Heal, Wavering Faith. Holy Presence, Purge. I'm just going to add this to my arsenal for now. So as you can see, it's really awesome. You spend a lot of time just, you know, min-maxing your characters, figuring out what you want to do. An incredible game, a bunch of quests all over the map. And again, this is just the beta. Who knows what all they're going to have in the final version, but there's so much here. It's so worth playing. And I didn't even mention that there's multiplayer where you have a whole different party that are far more leveled up. Everyone's the same level in multiplayer. And just to like show you for like a brief quick second before we get out of here, the boards seem to be bigger. It's pretty awesome. I love this game so much. Like I said, follow me on Twitter if you want me to give away some beta keys, and let me know what you think. This game is one of my favorites of the year for sure, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Kind of long, kind of a little bit complicated, but I hope it made sense and hope you get why I love it. You can see some of the more powerful spells that you'll unlock along the way as we play multiplayer. Here's those victory squares I was talking about. A whole lot going on here, but it's all awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys and girls. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want more in the comments below. I'd be happy to play more, of course. I'll be playing it for sure on my own. And big congrats again to Blue Man Shoe Games for creating something freaking incredible. Until that time, though, guys and girls, have a fantastic day. Drink so much out. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you all later.